Hello and welcome to this tutorial about how to submit handwritten work and also how to make it a PDF. So let's say you have a worksheet like this and you printed it off so that way you can do it on paper. So you put your name on it, Mr. W, you do your work, 4, 6, you write down your favorite ice cream flavor. It's still Moose Tracks for me. I'm consistent at least, right? All right, perfect. And then perhaps maybe, it has another side to it as well. And so you have to do like you draw some stuff. Maybe you're working on a map or something like that. We're working on ratios or something, and you want to, kind of draw it out. And now you have all of this work done, and you want to put it on Classroom, okay? So we've done the handwritten part. If you have an iPad, Notes. It's one of the apps that's already pre-installed. You're going to want to open that, and then, oops. All right. In your note, you're going to want to push the little camera button here on the bottom. When you do that, you have a couple of options. The top one says Scan Documents. Now here, you're not going to get the best view of it because I've already preset my camera, but what you do is you put the document over the camera. So you see how it's highlighting it yellow? What that's doing is that's turning your iPad into a scanner. So you make that happen, you scan it. If it didn't work out that well, you can move the corners so that way you have a better scan. And you hit Keep Scan. Then, if you have more work to show, like maybe it's on a separate sheet of paper or you have the back side, you can take a second scan. Now, since I wrote in Sharpie on that paper, it does a good job of letting you see like the actual work. Again, I can move the corners if I want. I hit Keep Scan. All right, and then it's super important. I have to hit Save. And we look down here. There is my saved assignment. So I'll title it whatever I want, and so I'm going to call this Test Scan, and I'll save it. And from here, I have a few options for what I can do. So to get it to Classroom or Drive, I've now made it a PDF. Again, depending on what version of an iPad you have, maybe this will work a little bit easier for you, maybe not. If you look up here, we have a Classroom button and we have a Copy to Drive button. We could go Classroom, and then you have to search through Classroom, so it's a little bit tricky. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of work, but eventually you'll get used to it. So I'm going to go to my test class, and I'm going to hit Attach. So let me see if you can see that. It says Attach to Assignment, so I'll find the assignment. Here's a test one. And what it's doing is it's adding it to my assignment. Oh. Now, I've noticed that it's been crashing on me a little bit here, so I don't like that idea. So what I will do as a backup is I can go to Copy to Drive and then hit Save, Locate, and what I can do is when it locates for me, or it should have located for me, you could also just search in Google Drive for it. Actually, once it's in your drive, so you don't have to worry about it. We'll go to Classroom and submit it. Wait for it to load. I'll go to my test class here. I'll find that test assignment I was working on. And so I'll go to Your Work. I was playing around with it earlier, had something there, so I'm going to remove that. All right, Add an Attachment. Go to Drive. Since I've titled it, I can just go to Search. I could have, if you organize it, you can go to the folder, find it, and select it, but I'm going to Test Scan. I'm going to hit Return. There it is. Adding to the assignment, that's what it says down there. There it is. So this is the work I did with my handwriting on physical paper, and it's right there for the teacher to see it. So at that point in time, I hit Turn In, and I'm done. And there we go. I have done something on paper with my with a pen or pencil, or maybe markers or crayons, and now I've scanned it as a PDF and I've uploaded it to Classroom. And this is just a little bit better than taking pictures of it, because if you have multiple sides to your work, or if you have multiple pages, instead of having to upload multiple pictures, it's one thing, which makes it a lot easier for us to grade. Also, for those of you who are hoping to go to judgment next year with their learning management system, Canvas, they require you to do PDFs. They don't like pictures. So learning the skill now will be very, very helpful.